everyone, welcome to the weekly update here at Fishy Business. Everybody's getting ready for the summer, and one of the things that actually gets boosted in the summertime is our fish selection. What typically happens is people slow down somewhat with buying tanks, and that allows us to stock heavy with the thing you're actually coming in here for, which is the fish. Never will you see a bigger fish selection than you'll see right now at Fishy Business. We have huge shipments of both fresh and saltwater in a lot of variety that we haven't had before, constantly coming in 2 to 3 times a week. So you definitely want to pay attention to that. And talking about fish, let's get right into the video.
Hey, it's Kevin. We have a lot of awesome freshwater fish coming in on Friday and a lot in at the moment as we speak. But first off, I want to show you something really cool. We have some beautiful Carib sea rock that we have in stock. I'm using it in with the African cichlids for a reason, because it will raise your pH to 8.2. It's beautiful rock, but if you're not doing African cichlids, you would not want to use this in your tank because it'll raise your pH too high. We have a great selection of other types of rocks that will work better for you in your scenario. We have in stock some beautiful female half-moon bettas. They're working really well in my little sorority I got going on in here. The floating plants certainly do help with that. If you want to do a beta sorority, I personally would recommend doing a minimum of 6 female bettas at a time, preferably more, and have it very heavily planted for best results. One of the cutest fish I think we carry is any type of goby. These are little elegant STIPHODON gobies. They feed off of algae and other biofilm off the bottom. They will also eat frozen or prepared food as well. A really cool little addition to any community tank. They usually reach about 1.5 inches full size. This is something I have not had in years. These are actually yellow pool comets. They are actually yellow, very similar to a yellow Ogon koi in their color. They show up exceptionally well out in the sunshine in your pond. They would make a spectacular addition to any garden pond. We have a beautiful selection of assorted Oscars right now. I get them in kind of like a medium size. I don't get them in too small because the really small ones need to be fed 3 to 4 times a day because they got the metabolism of a hummingbird, and they crash usually in the store. This size is over the hump, so to speak, health-wise. Beautiful patterns on this fish. Please bear in mind when you're keeping Oscars to keep them in a large enough tank. We do recommend a 75-gallon tank or larger for best results. Here's a really cool little happening in the store. We have convict cichlid babies. Convict cichlids are some of the most territorial little fish you can deal with, and it's because of their spawning habits. They are excellent parents, will not eat their babies, but will beat the snot out of anything they think that will eat their babies. That's why we had to move everyone else to the other side over here, because she's still trying to fight them through the glass to protect them. People say mama bear, I say mama cichlid.
Your saltwater portion of the weekly update. So 2 weeks ago I was with the mini ice grouper, and then last week I was with the Picasso trigger. Well, they've been introduced and they are getting along really great right now. The mini ice grouper is being a little shy right now, but as you can see, the Picasso is showing off his gorgeous colors now, and he looks so pretty. Isn't that right? So come in, check out him and the rest of his friends. This past weekend I got in a couple of golden head gobies that are doing absolutely phenomenal. They look great and have been eating good and have been doing great just overall, which is very surprising seeing as these are a little bit more on the difficult side to keep. So I'm very happy with how they are doing. So if you've been in the market for one of these guys or a really amazing sand sifter, here's the guy for you. This past weekend I got an amazing shipment of fish, and one of them is this gorgeous yellow belly blue hippo, and the Stars and Stripes puffer trying to get in all the attention. This is a great size for already established tank, and it looks great with that nice yellow belly coming in. Fantastic, great looking specimen. Another cool fish I got in this week is going to be the coral beauties. I got in a couple, and this one is one of the prettiest ones that I have, with that nice deep purple, the blue on the tip with the tail, with the orange. These are very hardy fish, and one that I highly recommend for beginners, as they are just that hardy. They are reef safe with caution, as it is a type of angelfish. So, but they're almost always reef safe. So I still have a good bit of these nano shrimp, the sexy shrimp. These guys have been doing phenomenal here back in the nano like invert system, and they've got some decent size to them now. They would be great in a nano like reef tank or just a smaller tank, otherwise you would never see them. And they're super cool, super pretty, and a great addition to a smaller aquarium.
Last thing before we go, we have been selling a lot of big fish tanks right now, and there's a good reason for it. Large fish tanks, those being 100 gallons and over, have not gone up yet, like a lot of things have. Groceries, dry goods, everything else in the entire world, gas and everything else. But right now, tank prices have held pretty steady, so if you're in the market to upgrade or just have a big show tank, now is a good time to check in. Now is the best time to check in. Anyway, God bless, have a great week. Check us out Monday when we will be back with the weekend update to show you all the fish and stuff that came in over the weekend and a few tank tips and designs for you. So have a great weekend. Talk to you later.